Bam! By the way, I just did an old school 90s style intro. We ready?
What's
this
up?
is the Mirepoix episode 39.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome back, guys. It's been a couple of weeks.
It's been some weeks.
I hope y'all miss us just as much as we miss y'all. But yes, indeed, welcome to the Mirepoix, baby.
Episode 39.
Yes, sir.
Summah FIYAH.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's give a little bit of intro about the Mirepoix, man.
Yeah.
Just in case y'all forgot.
In case y'all forgot, don't act brand new. As y'all know, the Mirepoix is a flavor-based and French culinary cuisine comprised of a little bit of onions, carrots, celery, simmered down a little bit of butter and fat. And of course, our Mirepoix, the great base for amazing conversations and anything else in life, is brought together by our talents, our expertise, our charm,
Yes, sir.
simmered down by you, the viewer.
The viewers. What was the term that you came up for?
Taste buds.
The taste buds.
Y'all are our taste buds.
Yeah, so taste buds, welcome.
Yo, welcome back, Taste Buds.
Yes, sir. I am
What's
Chef
our
Kais from the Chef Kais Experience, where we provide the best luxurious dining experience in the comfort of your own home or the environment of your choosing.
Talk.
You know, our next glorious, gracious host, the
And I am
man, the myth, and the legend.
Gilberto Casimiro Valdez Arias.
Yes, sir.
The Guild Master for the Guild. Your number one in event planning, project management services, brought together by our team of highly talented individuals that are dedicated to bringing to life anything you may need.
Indeed.
And with that, we are the Mirepoix.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's been a lot going on,
Yeah.
man. It's been so much.
Summer. We've been hard working. We've been sweating. I feel skinnier. I don't know if I look it, but y'all see me. I'm wearing t-shirts again.
Man,
That's because I've been
yesterday-
sweating it off.
I mean, just out here in Texas where it's easily 90 degrees by 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
Humid,
How
sun
hot it
burning
gets.
ya.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This type of heat. They say if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen. And my
But we
friend,
still here.
Stay in the kitchen.
We still here.
We stay in the kitchen. So, hey, it's good to be back, man.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
with
Erykah
that-
Badu's concert was yesterday.
Yep,
by the
it
way.
was. I missed a meeting with a good friend because I ended up going to the Erykah Badu concert and it looked amazing.
Yeah.
But I didn't go.
I thought you just said you went.
To Erykah Badu?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That would have been dope.
I saw people post. So we went to go see her in Dallas
Yeah.
last year. Last year we went to go see her. And Erykah Badu, as much as I love Erykah, man, that's one of my favorite artists.
Oh no.
This woman takes
no.
her time to get on the stage. And I saw somebody post on Facebook yesterday saying, I hear Erykah's still on that bullshit. So I guess that means that she's
She
still
took
on
her
that.
time.
Yeah, she's still on that.
Yup.
Yeah, so
I'm
but
sure it was
hey,
worth the wait though. Was it worth the wait?
Bro, honestly, like by the time she got there, I was done.
Oh no.
I was done, bro. We were on our feet for like 5 hours. And it's in the, it's a concert, so you're like
you're
tight,
packed.
you can't move,
The
know what I
energy's
mean?
all exciting.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
it takes
tired.
you 3 hours to go get a drink and then come back, we gotta find the tall guy with the yellow shirt, your reference point to know where you were. It's crazy, but she's an amazing artist.
Yeah.
Well,
with that dude, so what have you been up to these past 2 weeks? Well, what's your little
catching up. So,
catching up?
like,
Gotta let know what we've been up to.
Man, so much. So yesterday, yesterday, life was such an easy game
to play.
Yo, so a friend from way back in the day, like pretty much right when I moved to Texas, San Antonio, like so that must have been 8 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah, so this is that far. Chick had hit me up, mentioned that she wanted to collaborate on a brunch. She's looking to do some nice brunch events in Austin. I said, yeah, I'm your guy. I'm always your guy. Definitely put me on. Let's do it. And for whatever reason, man, this is going to tie into so many segments today.
Yeah.
But she was like, actually, this event is kind of out of the budget for what we want you to do, so we're going to take a different route. Anyways, her caterer last minute. By last minute, I mean like at midnight. Counseled on me. She's texting me. We just went to the river. I've been doing some, family things, hanging out with friends, family, my girls, trying to transition out here. But in any case, I'm tired. I'm asleep. I see the text message. In my mind, I'm thinking, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
At midnight, you're asking me to feed 85 people tomorrow in Austin.
In the morning,
in the morning,
bro. Brunch event.
Brunch. So I'm just like, nah. Well, she calls me at 6 in the morning and like, yo, I need you, like, now. And I'm like, bruh. Like, and it just so happens, like, I wasn't doing anything. We were going to take the kids to Spider-Man or whatever. So I look at my girl, I'm like, babe, what she think? She was like, I mean, it's not like you had anything better to do. I'm like, well, I can spend time with you. You know, I could be sleeping still.
Hey, I could be sleeping.
Man, but
the truth.
I could just hear the panic in her voice, guys. Like, it was just the pure sound of desperation. So I text Gilly. I said, hey, bro, did you see the smokes? Did you see your signal in the sky, bro? I put out the sign. Hey, bro, we need you.
The SOS started flaring.
Yes. You know, always there. Answer the call. Shout out to Chef Ashley as well. Also picked up the call. Y'all, we drove all the way to Austin for the biggest shit show of our lives.
Oh, that's, I mean,
let's just keep it real, man. It was, the vision was beautiful. Decoration was beautiful. But once again, this Texas heat is nothing to play with. And for whatever reason, the event was outside at noon for 6 hours.
When the sun's right on top of you.
Right there on the outside being just
peeking.
Wide open for the sun. And so we ran into electrical problems. We had so much stuff going on. And that's just kind of been where I'm at in terms of my catch-up. But besides that, we have an amazing... Go ahead, bro.
You know, here. Okay, yeah. Give me like 3 seconds. I gotta base this.
Just getting between, like I said, my girl is moving out here. Last week on the Mirepoix, we did an episode of the James Beard Award ceremony where we were able to actually stream the ceremony. We had Chef Coffee on board with us. We were eating an amazing charcuterie board. It actually got kind of spicy too because we got into a pretty heated debate about the best pizza in San Antonio, which is another segment that we plan on bringing to the Mirepoix more and more often, doing the best barbecue in San Antonio, best beers in Texas, best pizzas, best tacos, you know, all of these kind of versus food ceremonies. So we were talking about one of the pizza joints up the street from us off of 90, Lou's Pizza, which is a wood, stone, or brick. I won't say brick. I think it's just a stone oven pizza. But to me, it is pretty up there, you know, in terms of our location, quality, you know, things like that. But Gilberto and Coffee, and even my girl was disagreeing with me, so I got a few punches. So y'all stay tuned for that episode. I think we should be done editing sometime this week to be able to showcase that. But the awards was pretty awesome, man. Kudos to all the winners. Definitely inspiring to see people from all types of nationalities. I think that's the amazing thing about what's going on with James Beard right now, and just the culinary world in general. You know, we always knew that there was amazing cuisine in all cultures. But for the, you know, vast majority of what you see on TV, it's typically these older white dudes cooking up, or country white females or whatever. It didn't have much color, much culture to it. And, you know, not taking away from anybody of any nationality, but it's just awesome to see that, you know, the world is opening up. You know, there's a little bit more colors in the rainbow, and it's good to be able to pinpoint that. So, that's just kind of been my catch up. We got some pretty cool events coming up this week. This is actually my birthday week as well, guys. Your boy Chef Kaius turns 31. So the big 3-1. Blessed to see another year. Man, there's always growing opportunities and things like that. I'll say this time last year we was in Cancun. Me and my boy Gerald, Brandon, my lady, Mercedes, Man, James, just everybody. Audrey had the whole squad. Went to Cancun last year. This year is gonna be a little different. Probably do some more family oriented things because people have since gotten married and gotten pregnant, things like that. So it's just
adult
things. But what about you, bro?
I was just basting some things.
Yeah.
I recently discovered earlier today I could be an opera singer. What else? No, I'm just kidding. Definitely the weeks have been filled and busy as I try to build my lifestyle, try to build my brand, try to fill my life with things that make me a better human being, improve my quality of life. And such things have included, making a schedule for myself, making time for myself, making quality, and more importantly, meditating.
Oh, man.
Last week was very meditative for me as I've absorbed a lot of new info that I haven't really taken the time to digest and break down. So there's a whole lot of that going on. Trying to deal with my best friends are moving back to town, and we're trying to figure out, all right, what are we going to do there? What are we going to do in there? I heard you naming names, so shout out Quincy, shout out Justin. They'll be coming back in the next few weeks, and we're trying to figure out what the hell we're all going to do. So there's been a lot of exciting things, a lot of sweating. Not going to lie to you, a whole lot of sweating, a whole lot of different things kind of coming up because, as Kais was mentioning earlier with that event yesterday, it ties into so many things. And ultimately, it reminds me, man, I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
I'm really good at what I do.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, episode 39, Summah FIYAH.
Summertime.
And it can't start without a little bit of bingo.
Yeah, buddy.
Have you already talked about your dish?
Nah, man, I was.
Boom, let's do then.
Yeah, so I'll let you go first, bro.
All right, so bingo board. As always, y'all know what we do. Every week we try to chop up, challenge ourselves, push ourselves to give y'all better content in our first series. I count this as our first season that y'all are in with us right now. It's the bingo season, where we broke down essentially 10 different categories, 5 and 5. One are food and drink and essentially service industry related, where we create a cocktail, an app, a super salad, a main course, and then a dessert, essentially putting together a dinner. And then down along the sides of what helps inspire those dishes, we got childhood, culture, personal, experience, and challenge. And for today, for my little bingo challenge, I got tasked with doing a little course 1 and a little course 2 action. So for my app, I'm going challenge app. I'm not gonna lie, I'm someone that doom scrolls. I sit on Instagram, on YouTube, on fucking content and social media, just eating, seeing what's popular, what's cool. And I've been noticing lately, these people are making, they call them stuffed onion rings. I think that does it a total disservice. But it is a challenge app where I'm challenging myself to recreate something I've seen online that has no recipe attached to it, that has nothing more than just, here's a cheeky little reel, and I'm building off of that. So they call it stuffed onion rings. I'm calling them Texas holes. And that's my challenge app. Good old Texas hole. So, join us today on episode 39 as we eat a Texas hole. And then for the soup and salad, I'm going childhood salad. Growing up, there's a dish that my mom would make lots of times. It was a pasta salad. And I got to know it in a bunch of different ways. It's one of my favorite things she makes, and she's always changing how she does with it, how she works with it. So I'm doing a little childhood salad. My mama's pasta salad as I kind of make it my own.
You remember he talked about Mama's pasta salad on Mother's Day events.
Oh yeah, on Mother's Day episode. Yeah, we were there. And so yeah, dude, what you got for a little bingo board action?
Yeah, man. So I ain't really have much choice. And I actually complete both bingos today. So there's so much irony behind this. I'm gonna start off talking about the dessert. Only had childhood to fill in, and there's only really one dessert that sticks out for my childhood, and it's my dad's world famous red velvet cake. And it's just perfect because not only is it the only spot that I had to pick, not only was it the only dessert that I really ate as a child, it's also Father's Day month. And this is the dessert that my dad is just, anybody that knows my pops, red velvet cake is his jam, yo. That is like, he makes the best red velvet cake, and he does it in a very unique manner. He doesn't use any cocoa. It tastes more so like a red pound cake with buttercream and pecans and things like that. My dad's not a big chocolate guy, but I'm telling you, his red velvet cake was amazing. So I decided to do my own spin on it, and I did a red velvet cheesecake brownie, which is actually just completed over here. Just took it out the oven,
and it's been smelling so good.
Yo, y'all know your boy don't bake, so this is gonna be pretty awesome. But the irony also continues with the cocktail of the evening being a red velvet cocktail. So wanted just to kind of do another spin on the dessert and turn it into a cocktail, which is essentially the challenge in itself. How many cakes that are a drink. So we're going to do a red velvet cocktail using some vodka cream, a little bit of cocoa liqueur. I'm going to do a little marshmallow chocolate rim, and also with a cream cheese whiting float on top with a little bit of shaved pecans. Woo! So there's our...
That's excitement right there.
Looking forward to it. Let's see what mom's in the building.
She's just saying them Texas holes sound great.
Oh, yeah.
And to that end, though, we got 3 bingos already filled out. And so it looks like we probably got 2-3 episodes where there's going to be no bingo drink or bingo dessert. As that's part of the challenge we make to ourselves. And hey, we bingoed it out, baby.
Bingoed it out, man. Congratulations to us.
Hey.
Our first bingo series completed here. So that's pretty awesome,
for
man.
season 1, we got it rolling. And so, just to keep on rolling with it, as kind of saying, so breakdown for Texas holes. I've prepped myself a few here so I can show you my Texas hole here on camera.
That name.
So essentially we take 2 outer rings of onions, stuff them full of essentially ground beef. Of course, we got to season it up, making our own. Use my own little special stuff with it. And then we take good old-fashioned pecan, bacon for those that don't speak weird languages. And we just wrapped it around. Got to wrap your hole in bacon, And to that end, you then just stick it on the smoker. That's what I had to go run out and do because I had to go baste some of the ones I've done earlier. And I'm going to do 2 sets because, of course, I got to feed the Mirepoix. But as y'all know, Kais and I, as we go through our time of drinking, as we go through our time of eating, we end up feeling real good. And we got a little after-hour series we call The Rue, where we freestyle, we drunkenly talk about things, get up to shenanigans. And so I got to make sure there's food for that as well. But yeah, and then with the pasta salad, I got it chilling right now because, as y'all know, cooling down hot pasta takes a good hot minute. I used all the techniques I knew in the book to get it going. But I'm going to start making the sauce here for that in a moment. I'm going to start chopping up all the extras I'm adding into it, which of course is going to be some cheese and peppers because I figure my hole's going to be stuffed with meat enough that I don't need to add any to the salad. I wish we had like a little pause counter because I feel like I just fired off like 16 back to back to back.
Great.
But yeah, and then with that too, I'm making a little front garden chimichurri pesto sauce to go with it, infused with some basil, cilantro, parsley. Gonna season that up because you know how your boy do. And then I'll make a little hamburger sauce for my stuffed holes. But yeah, dude, bingo's exciting, bro. Bingo's inside. Y'all haven't been smelling what I'm smelling as this cheesecake brownie's been going to work with a little red velvet. It looks so good.
Whew. I'll kind of show y'all a little bit of what we got going on here, since I do have it available when you come around.
Oh, wait, trading places.
That's good. Good, can y'all see that?
Lower back a little bit, or... There you go.
So there we go, guys.
Studio at work.
Red velvet cake with cheesecake swirls in there. And I'm going to do a cream cheese, little icing, some toasted pecans on there. And there's your brownie, baby.
Baby!
There's your brownie. This thing is hot as all the out. Back to the back to
the
Heat,
Summah
bro.
FIYAH, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Fire is the coolest thing on earth. There is no denying that. Everyone is drawn to the primordial flame. I was a pyromaniac as a kid. Were you a pyromaniac as a kid?
Not so much.
Oh, you're missing out.
I've actually been more of a water guy. I always, in terms of element, water is my element. But I love fire. Like, don't get me wrong.
The greatest thing ever. Nah, fire over everything.
Yeah.
All right. Screw water. Screw earth. What's the other nation? Screw air. Fire Nation over everything. Fire is the truth, man. Dude, there was a time. So I used to have this neighbor. Her name was Gina. There's a million stories and a half about Gina. But there was a day where Quincy and I Quincy Jones, my best friend, Quincy MF Jones, shout outs to the guy. We had discovered earlier that month that if you spray cologne on your hands or Axe body spray, you could light it on fire, like rubbing alcohol, whatever. And we played around in every which way. We would start little mini pools of fire. We would turn our hands on fire. We would like throw it out like fireball spells. We had so much fun. We were like 12, 13 years old. And then we discovered that we could light our hands on fire and do a high five. And that was super cool. And then we discovered we could light our hands on fire, knock on the door, and slap Gina across the face with a flaming hand of righteousness.
Wait, who's Gina?
My neighbor, Gina. But yeah, that's what we ended up doing. Lit our hands on fire and slapped her right across the face with a flaming... Because fire's the coolest thing ever.
I mean, you need fire, man. You can't cook without fire or any type of source of heat. So like I said, I'm not mad at fire, and we got some fiery shots over here.
Yo, sorry, I've been eyeing them.
Yeah, we can go with these little heated pineapple shots, kind of like Mexican candies. What it tastes like.
Oh yeah, and it do. It's so good. It's so good. It's so weird just chronicling for y'all how much I love drinking and eating. Like, I know it's supposed to be an intimate moment, but man, I love taking shots. But you brought up a good point. Fire is integral to cooking. What would you say is your favorite form of fire in terms of cooking? Like, you an oven, flat top, grill, smoker, buried underneath, hot coals. Like, what's your favorite thing to cook with or favorite fire to use?
So I'll say this: prior to moving to Texas, you can fry me up some stuff. Fry me up some fried chicken or fries or matzo sticks. Like, fire in addition to oil is like one of the best flavor profiles ever, in my opinion. But after moving to Texas and just kind of knowing the culture out here, everything gets put on a grill or the smoker.
Yeah.
Like all day. And there's just something about, man, the wood hitting the fire. So before it was the oil in addition to the flame, now it's wood in different essence of earth, coal, incorporating, building these extra layers of flavor on your meats, your vegetables. Bro, like, I can't get enough of smoking, man.
Dude, and it's crazy how all those things play such like a role, you know, like if you're using apple wood or cherry wood or oak or, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
God forbid you use pine though.
Nah, who uses pine?
But so you're saying smoking and, I mean, hold on. Side note, what about our propane and propane accessories, bro? You know what? Just for that,
No.
I will say that is my favorite, is having myself these little flat top, two top burners with a little propane tank, my propane and my propane accessories. Shout outs to Hank Hill. I'll say that's my favorite form of fire because, like, don't get me wrong, I love the smoker. I am a smoker. I love using the smoker. Like,
Facts.
Smoke is great. Smoke is truth. Smoke is life. But just for my boy Hank Hill, I'll give it to him today. I'll cast my vote with propane and propane accessories. This is like humanity's fire, you know? Wood has its fire. Earth has its fire. Animals, I don't know if they got their fire. But us humans, I feel like propane and natural gas and oils and things like that, I feel like that's our fire.
Nah, I'm not a propane guy. But it seems to always bite me in the tail these last few.
I mean,
so I'll say this, it depends on what I'm using propane for.
Yeah.
Because if I can use propane to, and I think that's probably what I do appreciate about propane is it's very universal. You could pretty much use it in all methods of life. You can sustain the house with propane. You can go sustain yourself in the outdoors with propane. But you still do the same with wood.
Yeah, and then I was like, propane don't give you anywhere near the same flavor that
all,
wood does.
man.
And also, you can use wood in all the different situations. Like, wood, to me, as a fuel source, feels way more versatile than, like, wood is a knife. Where I feel like propane is like a blender.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong. There are some things that a blender makes my life so much easier. But having a knife, there's so many more things I can do with it.
Yeah.
Dude, which is crazy to talk about, starting fires and all that when it's been so hot outside lately.
Yo, so did you see about all the fires in Canada?
Yeah.
Messing up.
Bill, man, y'all are gonna get me started on some conspiracy theories.
Here we go.
Because there's been, I just saw a few posts, a few things showing how the big old wildfire that's ravaging the newest one too, not just on the northeast side, but over on the northwest, started from 6 key fires that all started simultaneously, within the same few hours, and then brought themselves together. And that's just some, there's some fishy to be said there, but yeah, dude, fire is crazy. Oh man, I gotta go based again.
I'm like, where's that coming from, yo?
Jesus, is that you?
Again?
You're good. Don't worry, guys, it's not the fire alarm. Which also, screw fire alarms.
Yeah.
Screw fire alarms. And I'll say that, when the moment I purchase my own home, I'm removing all the fire alarms.
I mean, yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Right. They
They never seem to work when you need them. They're almost like police officers. You know what I mean?
Ooh, burn.
Which might be a
Shots
little, that won't be our hot topic today,
But there will come a day.
They're there. They have purpose. But they only seem to come at the worst times.
I'm gonna see and say, so apparently we have a sheriff that lives in our neighborhood. And when I get home, I like to sit in my car and sit on Instagram and text, and it's the only time that I really just play on my phone is when I'm just sitting in my car in my driveway. Well, today I'm sitting there and I'm on the phone talking with a friend, and a cop pulls out of his driveway, drives down in front of our house, and literally gets almost grill to grill with me. He pulls up to my driveway, angled that way to where he's perpendicular to oncoming traffic. And he's just staring at me. Just staring. And I'm sitting there like, what is up?
What you do, bro?
That's what I'm sitting there trying to figure out. I'm like, hold on, my plates are good. My license is good. Alright, everything's good. What's going on? And he sat there, just staring at me. And then he pulls on the sidewalk, gets out, and I'm like, here we go. Whoa, what you gonna say? And he goes to the neighbor across the street, knocks on their door, and tells them, hey, it's illegal to have your dresser there. And they're like, oh no, we're just putting it on the curb for the trash pickup, or if anyone wants it, there's a little sticker on it. Like, yeah, but
that's funny.
It's on the sidewalk. It needs to be on your yard if you want to do that. And so they go, oh, okay. They moved it 2 steps. That whole ordeal took 20 minutes. And I'm just sitting there watching it all. And you bringing up
we know they're there.
We know they're there.
We know you have a purpose.
But is it really moving a dresser 5 inches behind?
Are you really living up to your purpose?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think there's a better way, and that might be a cool invention. How can you make the smoke alarm most effective and the least annoying? You know what I mean?
I got it train people to look out for the early signs of a fire. Be vigilant.
Well, and I will say, you know, because, I mean, house fires are a real thing. There are people that have been victims of house fires. So I don't want to make light of it and make it seem like, nah, bro, like that doesn't happen. Like, 'cause it's a real thing. But when I'm making bacon, and clearly the house is not on fire, yo, this, again.
Yeah, nah.
We know you have a purpose, but now is not the time. Your purpose is not being used at all.
Hey, so when's the last time you've had a campfire? Like, just a legit, hey guys, let's all sit around a fire, shoot the shit.
Bro, that's been like, I can't even think of when.
What?
That might have been like right during COVID.
Oh,
you know
man.
what? Snowvid.
Hey, that was a good time to do it, though. That's a
the
dang
most
time to do it.
effective time, the most needed time to do it.
Dude, man, screw Snowvid. Screw Snowvid. But to that end, man, it's just, I don't know, I love fire. I almost helped put on like a Burning Man style fest in Fredericksburg. I'm so glad I didn't though. I finally was an adult, set my boundaries, noticed all the red flags and said, no, I'm not gonna do it. Cause the girl was definitely getting psycho in my phone, who was trying to like organize it.
Yeah.
And she was talking about not paying me. So I'm like, what? Nah, why am I gonna put myself through this just to say I helped put this on? And then I know a few people that did end up going and they're like, yeah, bro, total disaster to say the least. So yeah, happy I did not. Happy I did not.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to have ourselves a campfire though. You a s'mores over the campfire, dude, or you look at the fire kind of
I'm
guy?
gonna look at the fire and y'all do your thing. I mean, I like fire. It's cool. It's mesmerizing. You know, it has its you know,
Pointless.
majestic feel to it. But campfire on the beach, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think
Man.
that's a perfect combination of elements.
Dude, my family's going to the beach a little later this week. Shout out to my family. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's beach trip. Sorry I can't be there with y'all.
Where are they going?
They're going to Port A. And my sister balled out, dude. She got themselves a nice Airbnb. She has like it's literally right on the bay.
Yeah.
Has its own pier, its own place to hang out. Has like its own little boats and kayaks and stuff. It is such a nice looking Airbnb. You know, unfortunatamente.
I mean, somebody got to be the working man around here. You know what I mean?
You know, that's what I'm saying. Vacations. That's not fire. That's not summer. Speaking of fire and summer, y'all give me one quick second. I'm gonna go do a little baste and flip action one more time.
Yeah.
A little baste it. Read all about it. Baste it. See what I tell y'all about this opera thing? I got it.
I will say, this challenge cocktail is definitely giving challenge cocktail. Working on giving some froth to my egg white mixture here. Frothy. You know what? We have smarter tools, right? For these things. So right now I have my glass garnished, and I have pretty much my cocktail situated as well. Y'all, we just got so much stuff around here. It's hard to keep up at times. I'm looking for my hand blender. So that I could probably use that a little bit better. Or maybe a ball second, I'll show y'all what I got going on as soon as I can find the stuff that I need. I might not be able to. Alright, look. This is what we got, guys. So I got my glass here, some marshmallow rim. I put some miniature chocolate chips. The cocktail is going to be more traditional than the actual brownies, simply because traditional red velvet cake does have chocolate or cocoa flavors to it. Hence, this cocktail will have cocoa flavors. This beautiful picture here that looks like Kool-Aid actually is a combination of vodka, cream vodka, cacao liqueur. I'll show you. Here, I use these two liquors. Did some red food dye. This is going to give you the chocolate notes, obviously vanilla cake. And I also use my bacon extracts that I typically use for most of my sweet desserts. Birthday cake extract, vanilla, a little bit of almond, which is my secret to most of my sweets. Put a little bit of almond in there, just gives it a whole nother layer of flavor that just gives it a more round body to it, in my opinion, and it always tastes great for me. So, but yeah, man, trying to find this.
Oh man, trying
hand
to find
blender.
Oh, boom.
Oh wow, man, imagine that.
The knower of things is here. Look, dude, I drink and I know things.
He knows things.
Dude, I don't know, man. You got any childhood summer memories?
Oh, bro, I got so many summer memories. Obviously, summer is like the childhood anthem, right?
Preach.
Staying up all night, visiting cousins. My favorite cousins growing up lived in Brantley, Alabama, which is a small town in Alabama. Only had one grocery store in the entire town, then like 2 gas stations, and like 1,000 churches.
How many horses? Just one horse?
No, everybody had a horse. Yeah, just a cool old country town, and I remember my Aunt Shay was the coolest aunt. Like, she would play football with us, play basketball. My uncle was a pastor, and most of my family is like pastors, teachers, things like that. So my uncle was a pastor, and their church was literally right in front of their house. So we would walk to church, during church, go back to the house, play basketball outside, play football, whatever. Just a lot of great stuff. Eat spaghetti, eat nachos. Just an awesome.
Did y'all ever play with fire there?
The Holy Ghost fire. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
hey,
That's
okay.
That's what they would say. Well, I mean, you know, burning trash.
Dude, no, that's how you know your country. When you gotta burn your trash, you ain't got a trash man come pick it up. You gotta reach out to the city and let them know you're doing a burn day.
You didn't have to reach out to the city. Everybody knew what you was doing.
Well, here in Texas we got burn bans. Unfortunately, you do gotta reach out to the city and say, hey, I know there's a burn ban going, but I want to burn my trash. Is that okay?
Y'all let us know too. This is I think we got some more people on the chat. We want to check y'all out.
We got some hearts. Mr. Bo says he's gonna show us a horse. My mom brought up a time when we were in Colorado. And I booked us out a nice Airbnb right on top of the mountain and all that. And they had come with a fireplace. And it was cold, it was snowy, that's why we were there. And so we booted up that fireplace. And apparently that little fire pit was not supposed to be working in the winter. Like, it's not designed to be activated in cold weather. Like, essentially we should have taken the hairdryer to it and let it defrost. But yeah, no, it ended up starting a fire. And as y'all know, a person like me really enjoys a little something about Colorado. And I was in the bedroom with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, what is happening? Because I just started hearing all the commotion. And I walked downstairs, and everyone is having their own Courage the Cowardly Dog in like their own way, you know? Like, everyone's in there, fire!
Because I'm like, you gotta elaborate on what.
Like, you don't know, Courage the Cowardly Dog. He has a whole bunch of different, and the tongues all flying out. And it seemed like everyone in my family was having their own version of that. Some people were having the more traditional freak out. Some people were trying to blame each other. Some were trying to figure out the source of the fire, what was happening. And there I am in the most Colorado state of mind coming down. I'm like, what's going on? A fire?
What are we tripping about?
Okay, hold on. Grab the fire extinguisher. All right, let me go let the Airbnb host know, and I'm going back to bed. But no, I just love playing with fire, man, and that's why I've just always known how to deal with fires. I love fire. Fire is definitely, growing up and even now, you know, talking about childhood memories. To me, growing up, summers were always 2-a-days working out, and there were some summers that were 3-a-days. So like, for those that didn't play sports here in Texas, 2-a-days were in the summer. You would go work out in the morning, you would go home, you would come back, work out again in the night. And that's how 2-a-days worked, that's how 2-a-days operated. And so during summer, which is vacations, nope, you're on the football team, nope, you're on the soccer team, nope, you're on this team. You have to come in for 2-a-days. And that's what most of my summer memories were. And even when we didn't have 2-a-days or football camp or anything like that, being best friends with old Quincy Jones, whose dad is a coach, he'd be like, oh, hey, you're coming over? Great, you're here now. We're going to go work out. Hey, it's this or it's that. And just like, there was always summer projects. I remember my family built a deck in the summer, so it'd be waking up to the sound of construction. And it's like, the moment I leave my room, I know I'm going to be put to work. So I'd go, I'd help out with the deck and be like, okay, well, it's been like 3-4 hours now of construction. I'm going to go do kid stuff. And then I'd go to my best friend Quincy's house, and then he'd be like, no, bro, no. And then I'd show up and he'd get out of his room, and then his dad would be like, great, now that you're out of the room, we're going to build a shed. Come on, the 3 of us. And to me, summer has just always been synonymous with sweating. And vacations too, like, summer's just high energy in every sense. You work hard, you play hard, you sweat hard in the summer. But dude, I do love summer, I do love fire. But I'm about to start wrapping up and finalizing my Texas holes. I gotta go get them off the grill. I give them one last little moment, a moment of appreciation, if you will. And then I'm gonna make the sauce real quick for it. And essentially, hamburger sauce. I'm not breaking the mold here. I'm not going crazy. I'm literally just doing mayo, mustard, Tabasco, all the seasonings under the sun.
Oh, he's doing
whipping it together.
The special sauce?
Yeah, the Hamburg sauce.
The special sauce?
You know, if I'm gonna enjoy a Texas whole, you know my special sauce is coming with it. Where's the pause counter at? Where's the pause counter at? And how's the whipping coming along?
Well, whipping ain't easy, bro.
Hey, looking good though. It be, again, I don't have a problem, I swear, but I love the smell of alcohol.
Well, that's never a hard smell to like, you know?
Yeah.
For alcoholics.
No. We can't use that word. We gotta stay anonymous about it, you know?
Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is.
You know what it is if y'all heard Drake making hoes wobble like a bridge in an earthquake.
Yeah, so we're finishing up this cocktail, guys. It's coming along. We finished, I think adding cream to the egg white mixture helps with building that frothy vibe that I'm going for. So, you know, with this challenge, we're also learning a few things.
That's the beauty of the challenge. Hey,
that is the beauty of the challenge, my friend.
Speaking of, did you see where the Tabasco went?
I think I might have put it back up.
Shalom. So for those that don't know, your boy loves fire, your boy loves spicy. You better believe I got the industrial jug of Tabasco in the household. Speaking of which, what would you say, like, you know when you go like, man, that was fire. You think there's any specific food out there that anytime you hear it's being made or being offered that you're like, yo, this is going to be fire? Are there any foods like that for you?
Man, I love anything smoke.
Okay.
Hearing the word smoke is definitely a trigger for me. Like, I'm like, yo, smoke, okay. Which I also in return like to use that on my menus because I know the power that it has. I mean, and even though I might cook in, you know, an elaborate way, bro, I love nachos.
Yeah.
I love wings.
Yeah.
You know, I love like a really good pork chop, like pork, man, maybe bacon. That might be another one as well that I'm just like, okay.
Bacon!
Bacon is special. 1,000%. Yo, I'm liking how this is coming out. I have to say.
Yeah, that's the beauty of challenging yourself, man.
I have to
When
say.
you come out of the challenge, that's when you realize how great life is.
Yeah, I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I'm about to show y'all this greatness that we got going on around here. This Mirepoix red velvet cocktail.
And which, by the way, for those that haven't done so, now's a great time to like, comment, share, subscribe, blast us everywhere. Remember, Andrew Tate only got famous because he had a whole army of people share his stuff. So if y'all want to help us get there, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Actually, here, let me bring those up to the camera so we can talk about them in field of camera.
Cool.
Dang, that do be looking nice.
It's kind of giving me Santa Claus vibes, in all honesty. So that might be something I revisit for the holidays. But this is a red velvet cocktail, y'all, with a little bit of miniature chocolate chips on top, some shaved pecans on top with a cream cheese, egg whitening froth to kind of give it that cream cheese look that's traditional for a red velvet cake. And the lighting on there is not doing it much justice.
Here, you hold them, and I got you. We'll make the studio work for us.
No, that's all good. Like from here, this is more true to color.
Oh, okay.
Up there, it looks kind of more like a neon pink. What do you mean? Doesn't look too far off. But yeah, here's the cocktail, guys.
Yo, I'm excited for it. I'm ready to give it a good old drinking.
Yeah, we're gonna get some
shots
real quick, and then
But yeah, also, not just on YouTube, but if y'all haven't done so, please follow us on Instagram. Because a little later this week, we're going to be revealing what we worked on last week. For those that don't know, last week was the James Beard Awards in Chicago. And in true Mirepoix fashion, we had ourselves a little watch party where we watched the show. We made a fun little drinking game with it. And we kind of gave our honest and truly honest, because none of us was sober by the end of it, reactions and feedback to what is happening in the culinary world as presented by James Beard Foundation.
Yeah, I told him about how I got roasted too about my pizza selection. We got into a debate about who has the best pizza in San Antonio.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it's a great episode to watch. So y'all.
Yeah, so we're chopping it up, we're editing it up. For those people that do have disposable income, book us for some stuff, whether it's the Guild, whether it's Chef Caius. My website is up. We got them live and running now. And to that end, like, my laptop is on its dying legs. I'm surprised it's still handling this big ol' task that is live streaming every week and editing episodes and stuff, but it's not doing so good. So, you know, it would be a real good time to help book an event and help us get a new little one going. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get my things out. So, hold on, it's ready.
It's ready.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got a little cream of cocoa in there, you said?
Yes, sir.
That's what really helps. Like, it truly is a red velvet in a glass, and I really am digging the foam on top.
Yeah, I wanted it to be something, you know, nice, still refreshing. Because you think red velvet, you're thinking, you know, rich, heavy, but in a cocktail is still a cocktail. So I still wanted to have the essence of red velvet without being.
Sorry, it's Justin and my mom are talking about slurp.
Is that the equivalent of the goulash, the gruel?
Dude, I do love me gruel. Talk about fire foods, gruel is everything. Just don't forget, Justin, I do know your sister. So don't be too inappropriate. But to that end, though, I'm going to go get these things off the smoke before I end up burning them.
Cool.
Talk about that fire!
Talking about
and then once we get that together, we'll jump into our little stir in the pot. We'll give you a little educational piece before we sign off. And yeah, stay tuned for some real exciting, interesting things.
Yeah, guys, so right now, I have my brownies here. Going to do my cream cheese real quick. Which is, of course, cream cheese, confectionate sugar, a little bit of butter, a little bit of heavy cream. It's going to give you a nice glaze that is synonymous. And you don't really need this because we did a cream cheese or a cheesecake swirl in this brownie. But it's just going to look nice. And I don't think I made this too sweet. So it's going to also add a little bit of sweetness to it. And y'all know me, man. Y'all know me by now. This is just what I do, bro. If you want something simple, don't come to Chef Kai's. Like, we're gonna do what we can, make it special, make it real nice for y'all. That's what we do. So I'm looking for the confectionate sugar, which I know we have. Let's see here. This is the monk fruit. Four. Alright. Yep. Y'all tell us some stories too, man. Y'all have any let's see. Yeah. Slurp. Let's see. Hey, yo, Kaius, don't think I forgot about how you promised to make that jalapeno chicken when I'm back in Santa. Hey, mi casa, su casa. You are more than welcome to get through. And I'm a sucker for fried chicken anyway, so that won't be hard at all. And actually, when we were watching the James Beard Award last week, and we were drinking and whatnot, back home in Alabama, fried chicken was the equivalent of San Antonio tacos. How you can get tacos at any time of day, any time of night, 24/7. That's how we got fried chicken in Alabama. And so I could go to the gas station and get fried chicken. I said all that to say, fried chicken is near and dear to my heart. So that won't be hard at all to make that crack, brother. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, man, this old Texas heat, and not to give small talk, but man, this heat has been crazy, bro. This heat has been, and I honestly feel like it's a lot better than it was last year. I feel like it was a lot hotter last year, but man, heat is heat. Heat is heat. We're gonna hand blend this up real quick.
And bacon! Smoked!
Oh, bro.
And bacon! Man, that light really do not do it justice.
Bro, it smells phenomenal. Bro. Oh, man. Y'all,
God, it's so hot.
Really wish y'all could smell these flavors, man.
Yeah, we need to give y'all smell-o-vision
My
somehow.
God, bro, that smells amazing. And this is why I choose charcoal and wood over propane all day. Because you would not be able to get those smells.
Nah.
Propane, bro.
No, sir. No, sir. Hey, got any lemon juice left? Lemon juice.
Yeah.
That lemon juice, you know? Hell yeah.
Bro, this smells phenomenal. You know what? This would be a bomb ass burger too, bro.
Hey, adding carbs to anything is my favorite.
Bro, this is nuts.
You know, just like I said, when we challenge ourselves, alright?
Yeah, this is the cool thing about doing the bingo. And the whole point of bingo is to jump out of our box. But and we good anywhere we go, you know, in any hood.
Yeah.
We good in every hood.
How's old Toby say? We good in every hood like a pair of J's.
Yeah.
Alright. So stirring the pot. Don't forget, we didn't forget about y'all. We know y'all want to hear these topics and our true thoughts on things. So for today, we got the cost of quality. We got the cost of quality, my friend. What are your initial thoughts when someone tells you the cost of quality?
Well, there's a famous quote: "You get what you pay for."
Yeah.
And always resonates with me in every aspect of life. Whenever I'm purchasing things myself, or I'm providing services for a client, or I'm watching somebody else in their own lives have to deal with you get what you pay for situations, it's just you gotta respect the number, man. You gotta respect the value.
And don't get me wrong, there are definitely people that do seek to take advantage of that and just say, oh, I charge a bunch because I can. But 9 times out of 10, when you're dealing with a professional,
ooh, that's a good one right there, man.
It's what you are getting is more than just the products. Because everyone, I hear it all the time. Why am I gonna pay you X amount to do something that I could go get somewhere else? In reality, I just had an event fall through because they wanted a street taco bar. And I said, yo, that's my bread and butter. I know how to do it. I'm gonna give you amazing flavors. I'm gonna make my own tortillas. I'm gonna bring it to life for you. And I quoted them at nothing crazy. Literally $30 a person for a full street taco bar with other different little add-ons with it. And this chick, she tells me, well, that's crazy. I could just go to a taco truck and get plates of them for $10 a plate.
We'll do it.
And that, exactly. And I said, oh, wow, that's great. Feel free to use their services, because ultimately, and we dealt with it yesterday, what ends up happening is, oh man, she tries to call me last minute. I can't find a taco truck that wants to give me 100 people's worth or 100 plates of street tacos at the time I want it. They're saying that's a catering order, I need to pay in advance, blah, blah. Can you still come through? And unfortunately at the time I couldn't. And I said, hey, look, unfortunately, life happens the way it does. I am unable today to provide you that service, as it does take me some time to put things together. Most importantly, I'm at another event right now. I cannot yet feasibly do 2 events in one day unplanned. Through planning, hey, I'm like Batman. I'll bring anything to life.
Ain't that something? Through planning.
That is my superpower right there. Is through planning, I can bring anything to life. But without it, my resources and my tools are currently a little limited. But to that end, though, it's the stuff you get outside of the product. Talking about the cost of quality, I used to work at Bohannon's, it's no secret. And over there, it's the most expensive steakhouse in Texas. And it's also considered the best, or when I was there, it was considered the best. I don't know where it's fallen to now. But it was considered the best, but it was also the most expensive. And when people would talk about us that don't come eat there, they'd always say, why am I going to pay $60 for prime grade steak when I can get it at $25 over at this steakhouse? But it's the details. It's the things aside from the product. It's the fact that we had rose petals in the toilet. It's the fact that everyone was in a suit. Bro, we had rose petals in the toilet.
Hold up.
That was part of what people's extra $20 a steak were going to. And I will never forget this.
I didn't know y'all was doing it like that.
Dog, we had rose petals in the toilet. We were trained and taught and encouraged to, when someone was there on a date night, if the woman, for whatever reason, ever had to excuse herself, we would run to the gentleman and say, here's some flowers. From us, you can say you got it for her completely free. Completely free. And so, to that end, you know.
Experience, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, you've been holding back some knowledge, bro. That's some game right there, bro.
And one of the things that Mark Bohannon is a total country. There are so many people that don't understand his genius, quote unquote, because they see him at the surface level. When the truth is, this man gave me one of the greatest truth bombs I still sit on to this day, when he was telling me, ain't nobody paid for what you're charging them for, Gilbert. People pay for what you give them for free. When we were talking about the little moose-bouche dish that we did, didn't matter what you were ordering, what you were buying, you always got one just because you sat in our place, and things like that. And that is still something that resonates with me, and that's part of how I feel the cost of quality. You're not paying me for the product I'm delivering to you. You're paying me extra for all the things I'm giving you for using my service. Essentially, all the things that are free.
That is a bar right there, man. That is dope.
Yo,
I'm not paying you for what I'm paying you for. I'm paying you for what you're giving me for free.
Mm-hmm. They don't pay you on your product. They pay you on what you give them for free. Which is things like the moose-bouche, which is things like the rose petals in the toilet. I'm not going to sit there and say, sir, would you like rose petals in your toilet before your wife uses the restroom?
By the way, guys.
Oh, no!
By the way, guys.
No! No!
The heat the fire just ended. The
Miami
flame just ended,
got eliminated. Damn. Well, that was game 5 for y'all. Sorry, we should have put a spoiler alert on that. But, yep, what y'all knew was going to happen did indeed happen.
Yeah, I guess Taylor Swift powers are not that powerful after all.
Bruh, you saw that little video I sent you?
Yeah.
There was someone saying that every city that Taylor Swift went to go perform in ended up losing in the NBA playoffs. And the only city that she has not performed in yet was Miami. But, yeah, they definitely just lost it. But to that end, though, with the true cost of quality, I have dealt with so many people that never want to go above and beyond. I've dealt with servers and coworkers and bartenders and managers. I've dealt with business owners that are, Gilbert, why would we do that? Why would we do something that we're not going to charge the customer for? And I would always try to tell them, because then you can charge more for everything else. If you give this service, if you provide this perk, if you include this part of your experience, you can charge so much more for your service. So there's some, man, I feel like I was supposed to be a stir in the pot, but I feel like I just gave everyone free game. That was education there.
No, that was golden, bro. That was golden for me.
Well, y'all are welcome, everybody in chat. I hope you take that and go far with it.
Because we live in an age where everybody's like, yo, know your worth. Like, don't budge on your worth. You know, this is what you're worth. Don't stop devaluing yourself for others. You know, because that's also a reoccurring issue as well. But to that extent, though, you know,
your value increases when you provide shit for free.
Exactly.
Your value increases when you don't tie it to money. There you go. Your value increases when you don't tie it to money. And there's y'all's bar for the day. But for the education portion of this, we had sat down to talk about organization and structure, and essentially going back to yesterday's event, she had the greatest idea, but she didn't understand all the moving pieces, and that caused a little bit of kerfuff in those things, which again also ties in the cost of quality. She told Kais, hey, I don't want to pay you because you're out of my budget. And then game day shows up and she says, hey, the quality was not there from the person I needed, aka they weren't professionals, they bailed on me last minute. Can you come save the day?
And
that you did, bro. That you did.
But it cost her more, you know?
Yep. Yep. She had to learn, hey. She had to learn.
It reminds me of the biblical story, the Israelites. It took them 300 years to get to a place that should have took them like 3 days. Because they kept trying to do it the easy way. You know, they, instead of just biting the bullet and doing what you had to do to get it done right to begin with, well, we should do it this way, or maybe we should just, you know, when all along it was just a straight shot to the destination. So, there's that.
Yeah, don't run around in circles, and most importantly, know what you need.
You got any more basil available?
Basil? Yeah, dude, I got a whole cup of it.
Yeah, buddy. Need a little bit of accents on here.
Got that color, got that mojo, got that fuego, got that fire.
Hey.
I am rapper, I am God, I am Gilly, not the fraud.
Yeah, man, the organization is a big part to everything, man.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like my personal path to entrepreneurship has skyrocketed once I started pretty much adhering to all the different things that I told myself I needed to.
Check this out, guys, real quick. Let's see.
Woo!
See those?
Ooh, baby!
Cheesecake, red velvet cheesecake brownies. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man, that stuff smells crazy, yo. Smells crazy.
I wish y'all could smell what I'm smelling. We don't have any candy jalapenos, do we? I mean candy, pickled. Just over here making stuff up.
We might have pickled jalapenos. Yep. Ketchup.
Oh, clutch. Ah, well, it'll do. It'll do. Bang. Summer, summer, summertime.
Man, it smells great.
Yeah, guys, we're about to dig in for y'all. Let you know how it really go down, and then we'll ooh, ooh. Dude, I really, man, honestly, my opera skills are fire, bro.
Yo, he's like seriously trying to be an opera singer.
Yo, dude, getting better every day.
He's been working out those vocals. I don't know what he's doing to do that, but it's working.
Mm-hmm.
I hear back in the day they used to have to cut off the guy's nuts to be able to get them.
I mean,
so,
no.
I mean, that was a thing back in the day, bro.
Bam. There's y'all's, what was it, challenge app is what I went with.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me.
Mama said she want to see those Texas hoes, bro.
Yeah, let me get one just fresh off the thing, because I plated it up. I cut one in half. One fell apart on me. All right, well, here's a half of one, so y'all can see the beautiful cross section. So it looks like a little donut. Bam. Bam. Let me see if I can get it how I get it. Get it how I get it.
Man, it smells good. Looks good, bro.
Bam. Those are them Texas holes. So, all right. Who's diving in first while the other one gives them a little bit of mustard?
This ain't hard. I'll dive in there.
There you go. So,
I'll get in there.
coming soon to a theater near you, For oh wait, my B, I forgot cheese. Most important part.
Give him some cheese.
Yeah, let me give you some cheese. Let me cut the cheese real quick, and then I'll start. Whoop.
Let me get the no.
Cheese cutting, bam, 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 bam. Cutting the cheese, cutting the cheese, cutting the cheese. Yes, we are. All right. So while Kais gives first impression, while he digs on in, while he does the first little, oh, you're gonna put it here. Ooh. Bloop.
That is a dish, guys. That is a dish.
Oh, dang, that looked pretty.
Yes, sir.
Dang, that looked pretty.
Look at the Mirepoix, baby.
Here, go get on our Instagram real quick, because we're about to make a beautiful little picture. But yeah, so coming up soon with the guild, diving into a little bit of catch up. Last week I had a leadership conference for my team. Great show, great attendance, amazing things. We talked about the state of the company, where we plan on heading, how we're going to get there. We set our goals, we set our schedule, and like I just said, we set our schedule. So Instagram's about to pop up, the social medias are about to get rolling. With that, we're about to start selling ourselves. I'm putting the final details on the event coming up soon. So definitely stay tuned with that. If you want to give me an early follow while things are under construction, the Guild TX on Instagram, at the Guild TX. So definitely cool things coming on that regard. As far as what's coming up directly, I'm having a meeting with a super ritzy, flashy hotel group chain, restaurant tour group, whatever you want to call it. It's going to put me together to put on some events. One of my friends just opened up a Filipino restaurant, old employee of mine. So definitely going to be seeing things coming along with their end. But yeah, just a lot of, going back to us talking about organization and structure, finally applying that organization, finally applying that structure. You can lead a horse to water, but if they don't drink, you're just a frustrated shepherd. And I was turning God into a very frustrated shepherd as I was being lazy about my stuff, but it's coming. Oh man, God, I'm dancing. God, I'm dancing.
Bro.
I'm dancing.
You can't beat the fire, bro. The flavors that are in here.
Summah, FIYAH.
It's tangy. It's sweet. It's smoky.
I say this man dancing. I want to be dancing. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Bro.
That is, oh my God. That's a summertime hit right there. Them Instagram reels weren't lying.
Yo.
Dude, it's like
you don't need a burger. This is perfect, just the way it is.
Honestly, it's like all the flavors of a bacon wrapped hot dog in a sense.
Exactly.
It's got everything kicking. The onion getting all smoky made it nice and soft, while the bacon getting nice and crisp kind of helps keeps it shape.
This is my type of meal right here.
Yo. This is definitely gonna be eating poolside one day.
Oh yeah. So my ketchup. Bro, we about to tear this up. I don't want y'all to see what I'm about to do this on camera. Mike Dimes.
Hey.
Texas rapper.
In a song with JID, by the way.
Yes, sir.
So he's certified. He's legit.
Hey, not only is the song a banger, he has the privilege, the pleasure of sharing the same birthday as me. And I also have the privilege and pleasure of sharing the same birthday as him. So it's Gemini season, June 15th. Mike Down's birthday. We're going to be celebrating his birthday on the 16th. And yours truly, actually both of us, right? We'll finalize some details, but for sure we'll be in the building serving the gentleman on his 25th birthday.
Yeah, damn right.
Shout out to you, Mike Downs, for allowing us the pleasure, the honor to be able to do so. Also, happy birthday, bro.
Dude, happy birthday to Kais.
Happy birthday to me as well.
Yeah, that's the real mustard.
We'll catch up on that.
That's what, Wednesday?
Thursday, actually.
Okay, so wait, Thursday's your birthday.
Yeah.
All right.
And but he's celebrating his on the 15th. I might, or 16th, and I think I might celebrate mine Saturday or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that is the
Dude, that's
catching up.
First of all, happy early birthday. Please remember the best birthday gift you can give. Send him some money, bro. Buy him some new equipment. Send him some cool shit. Take him out to Miami. Book a gig. Book an event.
You know, we always appreciate it. We always appreciate the love. Nothing's ever taken for granted. So,
if you haven't done so, follow his Instagram page. Wish him happy birthday on his birthday. Show some love to the man for making another year around the sun, another lap.
And so, it's been a beautiful year, guys.
Wait, is it 30, 31, 32, 41?
31. I'm 92's kid.
Dude, 92 the greatest year of all.
Yeah.
92 the greatest year of all. What are we, the year of the monkey?
Year of the monkey, baby.
Yeah. That's why we're so creative and inquisitive and outgoing. Mm-hmm. Dude, what a good little meal. God, I love Mirepoix days, bro. I love Mirepoix days.
This is hitting, bro.
Yeah. So, that's been episode 39. We're going to be eating our little hearts out as we got... Dude, I honestly, you're right. I didn't even take a bite of the pesto pasta yet. Hey, with that little white cheese, though? Yo.
We eat good around here.
Yeah, we eating damn good around here.
Oh, I didn't see you down, bro.
Oh, man, the best part of all. No, you're right. I got a little overexcited because I didn't want y'all to see me eat. Dude, how you get your glaze like that, bro? I was trying to do that with the sauce, so it had to drown me. But yours got the thin little lines. Oh, yeah! Man, we eating good around here. A red velvet, the cheesecake swirl, the frosting on top, the pecans, all coming together. This man saying he don't like sweets, but he sure know how to knock them out of the park.
One bite and I'm good, man.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I get it. If I was this good at making desserts and stuff, I'd be like, nah, I don't really eat it either. Bro. No, like, you're standing at the pinnacle. This is damn good.
Hey, this was a great meal. Once again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in on this episode 39. Always love. Stay tuned this week to also see our James Beard Award reactions and things like that. Like, follow, share, man. Help us spread the word, man. We're trying to take this to the next level. And thank y'all again for tuning in, bro.
Make sure you tell the man happy birthday. Yeah, we'll see y'all again. I'm gonna be fucking thrown down.
Yeah, buddy.
Good luck to y'all. Who is Mr. Bose? Who is Mr. Bose?
Say that's your homeboy.
Oh, okay. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good night. Cheers from the Mirepoix fam.
Congrats to Denver, man. We might be changing our Miami